Hello.
Hello.
Was it? Hi, Tomathan. Hi, Vachi. Hi, Cerberus. Hi, I'm just gonna say hi to everyone. Hi, Hastru. Hi, Cerberus again. Oh, hi, Ivy. Ivy's there too. I see you coming from Ivy. Hi, everybody. And hi, Moose.
Hello.
Yes, Tomathan.
Hello.
That's what I. Do you want to do your? Oh, why do I have a timer up? Hold up.
Damn.
That's for...
Why do you have a timer up?
Focus, focus. Because it took so long to get that to load. I like was too scared to get the thing down.
Gosh.
Anyway, do you want to start first? You want to say something
Do you want
first?
me to do? Should I do? I'm very sleepy. Should I do my whole thing? Wait, I have a new one. I added to it. Hold on, let me open Google Docs.
You added and didn't tell me? Fake.
Mm-hmm.
Fake stuff.
Okay, to be fair, I added it at about approximately 1 p.m. today, so... Okay.
Yeah. Woo!
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Ivy! Oh! Sorry, I got jump scared. Oh, Ivy! My name is Ivy Muyen, your favorite ex-moon priestess, turned part-time librarian, full-time yapper, and professional avoider of responsibility. Here for Umineko.
Is avoider of responsibility a good positive?
I think that's a great question. I don't know. I feel like it needed something else, so I had to add something, and I was like, well, I'm a procrastinator, I guess. Well, thank you, Tom, for the follow that jump scared the absolute living shit out of me for a second.
Oh, is that why you did? Is that why you peeked?
That's what took me a second.
I thought you scared yourself with your own voice.
No. You should have majored in procrastination. It's okay. I majored in procrastination. That's why the stream didn't start until 7:08 p.m. because I didn't get out of bed until 6:59 p.m. It's okay. I'm very much put together.
I'm glad I matter to you. I'm glad our streams matter to you. I'm glad they're the top of your priorities.
I got sucked into TikTok. What was I watching? I was watching something important. Oh, no, I was watching a HoloLive live. Never mind.
Oh, so not the ones I send you. So not the multiple that I've been assaulting you and Tom with.
Oh, I was on the wrong account.
There's so many. Have you seen the ones of the rats, like for the Nutcracker, and how they're all doing different dances?
Are they doing gnarly? Gang, gang. Gnarly. Dun, dun, dun,
are you looking at them right
gnarly.
now?
Yeah. Wait, why are their nails so long? They got really long nails. Things gnarly. Hottie, like a bag of talkies on the shit. On the shit. Avi, they be trying to. Oh, they did not hit that move very well.
The professional ballet dancers didn't hit the move very well.
They didn't. They kind of went,
Get the
High wheels!
Okay, I'm gonna do my intro, and let's see if I get it right, because I always forget it when I say it.
You should have a Google Doc for it.
I'm already forgetting it.
You should put it in a Google Doc like I did.
I feel like I would still get confused. You know me. You know I would still like overthink it and then get confused. Okay. I'm like saying it like other people would know it for me and they don't.
You. Yeah, you're acting like I'm gonna turn around and have it for you.
I know I am. Line.
Wait, this is like when you're on stage and you're like, wait, line. I need my line.
I am on napkin. Yeah, there we go. That's part one.
Konbanwa.
Perfectly positive pudding patissier. There we go. I did
There
it.
you go.
One try. Nothing but net. That's true.
Oh my god, you weren't lying about the amount of text on the screen.
Okay, so Ivy was like, is anyone even gonna remember? Is everyone gonna remember this? And I was like, I'll make a PowerPoint. I didn't see you adding to it, so I had to be, you know, the what's that? The Home Depot sound, like the burner. I had to be the man in this relationship.
Thank you, Eels. Kon Ivy wa. We could do that. I think Oha Ivy. I guess it's not always during the morning. I think that's the issue. Okay, no, what you're doing is you're being the one person in the group project who does everything and the other person that doesn't.
And then complains still has opinions. Still thinks they have the right to say no, it's the worst when you're the only one that does something and then the day of the presentation they decide to start winging it and like take you
or when they go in and they replace all of your slides with ChatGPT generated BS and you spent hours.
Did you see the word of the year is slop?
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, welcome in hiragana. Sorry, it took me a minute.
Ohio is using the workday starts too, no matter when work starts. So true. So
Ohio.
true. Ohio. We're a pudding and a matcha cake. I would be a matcha cake if I was a cake.
You would?
I would, I think. Or a chocolate cake.
That was a lot of syllables.
So we are cooked.
Yeah, that was like the. How do you not know what matcha is, Moose? I know there's.
You don't know what matcha is?
People
Are you kidding me? Are you
in
kidding
English?
You don't know what matcha is?
Tom, do they have matcha in? Do they have matcha in Germany? Do they have Labubu Dubai chocolate?
I have never been. I have never. Oh. Why do I need to explain what matcha is in the year of our Lord 2025?
Well, I just know. I'm just asking because I know if in Germany they have it, then they definitely have it in the mythical land that is England.
Moose, have you ever had like a? Have you ever had
a grass?
Have you ever had a nice crisp iced matcha latte? I would go get my Labubu, but I don't have anything set up to cam it. So.
I don't either, but it's on my bag next to my other Labubu, my other green Labubu.
La Labubu, Labubu, Labubu.
We have matching Labubus, Tom. Don't
matcha
even.
Is that the buy Labubu chocolate matcha?
It's also trendy for everything now. There's a matcha everything.
I like.
But then
matcha
people are like,
cookies.
do you like the taste of grass? And yes, I do.
It tastes good. Matcha.
You've only seen bootleg Labubus?
You never seen a real certified?
There's no like 6-7er around you that has a Labubu.
Hey, in Japan it's
Rokunana. Rokunana.
Quick, what's 75 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Tom, hurry.
Quick.
Tom was just talking about Celsius.
I made a really good matcha roll. Ooh. When Wheels and I
You made it?
You made EQ. I know EQ's good at baking because EQ has mentioned cookies before. Like miso butter cookies.
Miso Bubba.
Bubba. When Wheels and I were at the Smithsonian Art Museum, we saw little girls with a Labubu earmuffs. Labubu earmuffs. 167 degrees. You're lying. One of you is lying. Both of you are lying.
No, I think they're asking, is that what you said you wanted to know?
No, 75.
Oh, okay.
75 degrees Celsius. How many is that in Fahrenheit? You labud? Yes. You gotta bake for me. Oh, it is 106. You're lying. You just wanted us to say 6,
Well, now
7.
I just feel stupid. 6, 7.
No!
Wait! Monkey, can I have some too?
You can have approximately one
Are you
cookie.
looking for a third?
I'll let you have one cookie. I'll share one cookie with you. Is it gonna be
No,
one?
I need one straight from them, not from you.
I just burned the shit out of my fingers. Okay.
With what?
The thing that is 75 degrees Celsius.
Your mug warmer?
Yeah.
Spare mug warmer? Spare mug warmer?
Spare change, ma'am. Spare change.
Spare
change, ma'am.
Where my mug? Wait.
Where my mug at? Where my mug warmer at? Where my mug at?
Okay, wait, alright. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius?
Oh,
Come to
so
Otakon.
I could cook.
Come to Otakon.
Yes,
blink at Ivy.
Otakon. We go to Otakon, don't worry.
We do.
We do pull up to Otakon.
I pull up?
Okay, I pull up. And maybe Offkai. Offkai's still TBD. If I get a decently priced hotel room, I'll consider it.
When are you gonna let me sleep in your bag?
Yeah.
Or the bathtub?
You can sleep in the bathtub.
Okay.
I'll make sure
I've done that in a con before.
I'll make sure to get the walled bathtub too.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna switch it to the PowerPoint before someone comes on here and is like, "You're not actually streaming Umineko."
Wheels, if you make me, I'll switch over. Hold on. Wheels, if you make me a fan T-shirt, I will scream. I will scream.
6, 7.
No.
Thank you, Wheels. You're a real one. Okay. I'm switching it.
Okay. Well, I've been switched.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for telling me.
Well, I just switched, so.
Okay, well.
Look at how pretty it is. Everyone appreciate it. Everyone appreciate it.
Ivy did the art. I just did the making it yassified.
Yassified.
Thank you, Will, for the bits. Ivy, knifey. Oh, that's kind of.
I have a picture of me as a Ring doorbell. I'm at your Ring doorbell.
Why didn't you send that to me?
Wait, you've never seen it?
No, you know I like the how I got your address.
No, wait,
you it's how I got your address.
It's not. It's not like as grand as you think it is. We literally just edited the knife emoji into a Ring doorbell scene.
Thank you for the headback.
You said how I got your address.
You said how I got your address. That's my favorite one. I think that's one of my favorites.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sending you this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me
You said how I got your address.
Your address?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I pull
up.
Episode 1 that we're still on.
Guys, we haven't left episode 1.
Do you see? I made it so cute. You're welcome. Oh wait, my head is covering you and mine. Hold on, I'll move. There.
Oh.
Do you want to introduce yourself as the ladies?
Oh, you're already on slide 2. Oh. Hi, I'm Ivy and I play the ladies. Yeah.
Ladies.
one at a time. What does he say? Sometimes you need to spend time with the sea cats. What?
Oh, thank you for the follow wheels. Thank you.
The sea
Thank you, thank you.
cats.
Okay, I'm Da Boys.
Ladies.
Is The Boys over yet?
ladies.
That the show? I don't know. I don't watch it. It's kind of too edgy for me now.
What show?
The Boys?
Is that the superhero one?
Yeah.
Oh! Umineko Sea Cat.
You didn't know that? I thought we went over this like
No,
3
I
times.
did know that, but I didn't know that was the sea cat that was being referred to.
Sea bears. Sea bears.
Seagull.
Oh, that's right. You didn't watch SpongeBob. I need someone else to understand the sea bears reference. Anyways, okay. I'll let you do these ones because these are like the shortest ones. So you can read these.
All right, the intro. Whoa, holy, apparently I can't read either. The family head Kinzo is introduced along with the head servant Genji and attending physician Nanjo. Like Nanjo no, like Ellie Chi's voice actress. Nanjo tells Kinzo that he has 3 months left to live, but Kinzo rejects his suggestion to write a will. He mentions a contract with a person called Beatrice and cries out that he wishes to see her smile one last time before her death. Okay, I can't fucking read.
Well, why? Well, which time?
The protagonist Battler meets his extended family for the first time after a 6-year absence. Stop making fun of me! Stop making fun of me!
No, I'm laughing at Monkey Q. I'm laughing.
Sit 7.
Pinned, brother. Pinned.
You were pinning. Okay, first introduced are the family of Kindo's second child, Eva, along with her husband, Hideyoshi, and her son, George. Next is Battler's father, Rudolph, Kinzo's third child, and his stepmother, Kyrie. Battler's mother is mentioned to have died 6 years prior. He also has a stepsister, Angie, who is absent due to illness. Last is Kinzo's fourth child, Rosa, and her young daughter, Maria. The family members board the plane for Nejima. I said it.
Okay.
I read it.
Okay. The next few are like the super long ones, so I'll just let you read these first 2, and then I'll do the rest.
Okay.
I'll spare you, my queen.
The family members arrive at Nejima and take the taxis to the harbor. Okay, I'm gonna speed read this. There they meet Jessica, Kinzo's granddaughter from his first child's family, and the old servant Kumasawa. I can't. Apparently, speed reading doesn't make it any better. Battler makes joking remarks about Jessica's breasts, and she returns his banter. Oh my god! Shared hype train started.
I was like, wait, where is that in the thing? Thank you for the gifted subs, Ramada. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I'm gonna cry. Stop.
The journey to the private island of ROKKENJIMA by boat and Battler's dramatically expressed fear of quick-moving vehicles caused him to be teased by the family members. Battler had been living with his grandparents on his late mother's side for the past 6 years and harbors resentment towards his father Rudolph for betraying his mother. As they approach the island, Maria notices a shrine on the nearby crag is now missing. Kumasawa tells them of a rumor that had been struck down by lightning as a sign of misfortune, and Maria becomes fixated on this. The cousins bring up the upcoming typhoon forecast, and Kumasawa attempts to tell them an old story about the island, but Jessica stops her.
Thank you again,
I did
Ramada,
it.
for the head pat and for the subs. And welcome to the patisserie, Monkey Q. Monkey Q. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it
Portrait of Beethoven
scratches
in
my
shower.
brain.
You don't know shit about this. Yo, that was
I'm gonna get you that.
That was low-key. That was low-key bars.
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 Okay. I know I'm blocking, like on my stream, I'm blocking most of this, so don't even. Y'all can't read it anyway. So, arrival at ROKKENJIMA. So, Nijima is an actual island in Japan, and it's like already pretty small. So ROKKENJIMA is fictional, but it's like to emphasize how remote it is. Like you have to go on a boat to a little, and then to a little.
Yep.
Anyway, family members are welcomed by servant Goda, who's annoying. Battler notices that the cries of the seagulls are absent, which Rosa suggests might be due to the weather. Maria becomes fixated on a wilted rose in the garden, and George marks it with a candy wrapper. They encounter the young servant Kanon, who's been working on the island for 3 years.
Shibuya Kanon. Hello?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
Oh no, Purin died. I'll take over the stream. Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on.
Okay, I'm taking over. Beto kills again. Guys, Beatrice infected Purin, and now it's just me. And I will not be reading this. Rest in peace. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? On this fine Monday evening. It's a very fine evening, you know? Like, one could describe it as such. Wheels! Wheels, what the heck? Wheels! You're too sweet to me. Wah. Wah. What the heck? Wheels, you're too nice. You're too nice to me. Thank you, Wheels. Tired? You're tired? It's a very ippy evening, I think. It's like the last week. Wait, is next week Christmas? I think it is. Yeah, next Thursday is Christmas, guys. Oh, it's almost Christmas time is here. It's been a long month. It's been a very long. It's crazy that it's only like the 15th and this month has been so long. So long. Such a long month. But it's almost Christmas time. I feel like I like Christmas time because I like the vibes of Christmas time, but the stress of the holiday is a lot. It's a lot. But I like the pretty lights. I like how the pretty lights look even prettier when you're blind and you can't see.
Okay, I'm back. The weirdest thing just happened, and I feel like I need to tell Ivy about it too, so everyone's gonna hear about it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, thank you again for the subs, Ramada. Thank you. I'm sorry. That was very stressful for like 5 minutes. I get it's because we're going to a convention soon, and we have some cosplays coming in, and this one is delivered by UPS. I get a knock at the door, and it's the Mr. Postman, and he's like, do you know you need to pay extra? And I'm like, what? No.
Huh?
And he's like, yeah, I need a money order or a cashier's check.
What?
For this thingy. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you didn't know about it, did you? And I said, no. And he's like, yeah, our new system hasn't been showing it. So he's like, if you just pay online, I can re-deliver it tomorrow. So I was like, okay. So keeping that, so letting you know for your hobby needs that might happen.
Don't worry. You know what I do? I use the tax-free line, and I scam the shit out of everybody. You gotta scam. It's scam or be scammed, guys. I've always... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hydrate... Oh, shit.
Congrats on all the subs.
Yippee!
Sorry, that was so awkward.
I also...
I
have bad luck around Thanksgiving time. That's my bad luck time of year. They are holding package... They're trying to rob you. Package ransom. Yeah. How do you feel about your...
No, the guy was... What?
How do you feel about him holding your package ransom?
He looked like really annoyed, but not with me, but just with, I guess, the amount of people all day that he's had to like explain this to. Because I got no email, like nothing, like no alert whatsoever that I would need to pay extra. I guess duties or whatever. But yeah, we live in a society.
Ridiculous.
We live in a society.
He's in a man. Yeah, the customers are getting screwed.
So that's great. Lovely.
They're also
Didn't
charging
throw
you.
off my vibe.
Yeah, they're charging you up the ass. If you get something that's like $100, they're like, give us another $100. It's ridiculous. You gotta
SMH
scam.
my head. We live in a society.
We gotta start scamming, guys. We gotta start scamming the U.S. government.
All right, I'm just gonna start from the beginning, so y'all are gonna rehear this. Okay. Okay. The family members are welcomed by the servant Goda. Battler notices the cries of seagulls are absent, which Rosa suggests may be due to the weather. Maria becomes fixated on a wilting rose in the garden, and George marks it with a candy wrapper. They encounter the young servant Kanan, who's been working on the island for 3 years. Goda berates Kanan for his lack of hospitality, but Jessica defends him. Kanan mentions this being furniture as the reason for his behavior. He drops his wheelbarrow, and Battler helps him pick up the bags of fertilizer. After Goda escorts the family to the guest house, Kanan mutters a few words to himself. They arrive at the guest house, a Western-style building built in 1984. Jessica mentions that Kinzo has been shut up in his study. That's a weird way to phrase that. Is that weird? Isn't that weird? Or am I
Yeah.
like shut in his study? I feel like shut up in his. I mean, I got anyway. Working on some sort of black magic. Battler recalls his father's stories about how Kinzo was a violent man who had raised his children with an iron fist. Goda shows the guests to their rooms. The cousins decide to stay together in the same room, an arrangement Maria prefers to staying with her mother. After the adults leave, George rushes to tell Kumasawa something, and Jessica teases him about it. Natsuhi, the wife of Kinzo's first child, holds a tea reception for the adult guests. As Hideyoshi asks about her headaches, Eva takes the chance to make snide remarks towards her. The adults discuss their parenting. A young servant, Shannon, arrives with tea. Eva picks on her for her lack of knowledge regarding it, and she is also berated by Natsuhi for this. Kanan, who is watching the scene, comforts Shannon, and expresses anger towards Natsuhi and Eva for their treatment of her, as well as Goda, whose actions he blames for the situation. In a monologue, Kumasawa mentions that Goda had used to work in a high-class hotel and likely picks on Shannon and Kanan due to his pride being challenged by their greater seniority. She comments on Natsuhi's poor treatment of them, but also sympathizes with her as Natsuhi had suffered an inferiority complex due to a whim of Kinzo's. She suggests that Natsuhi realizes that there is no reason to mistreat the two of them, but she likely does so for unconscious reasons. Okay, the guest house.
Whoa!
Shannon arrives. Shannon arrives as she and Battler recognize each other from 6 years ago. Battler jokingly attempts to grope her breast. Why is this in the wiki? Why was this?
Why was it really that important?
Yes. Okay. Battler a freak, but is thrown off by her lack of resistance. He tells Shannon that she has to defend herself. Shannon responds that she is furniture and can only obey if that is an order, which George proceeds to give. The narration explains that Shannon and Kanan are working pseudonyms and mentions that the two have a sibling-like relationship. Shannon apologizes for Kanan's unsociable behavior. Maria happily remarks that she gets called unsociable too, and is disappointed when Shannon tells her otherwise. Shannon escorts them to the mansion. The cousins meet Genji at the entrance hall of the mansion, who compares Battler to Kinzo in his youth. Genji had been with Kinzo since before the mansion was constructed, and Kinzo trusted him more than his blood relatives. Battler sees the portrait of Beatrice for the first time, which Genji notes was put up in April 1984. The cousins bring up the legend of the witch Beatrice, who is said to rule over the forests of ROKKENJIMA. The cousins arrive at the dining hall. The ranked seating order at the table has Kinzo first, followed by his children, then his grandchildren, and then his children's spouses. The order with each group follows the order of birth for Kinzo's children. Nanjo is seated in the spot where Rosa's husband would have been. Kinzo's first child, Kraus, invites him for lunch, but he refuses the invitation. Kraus admits to Nanjo that the endeavor is futile, saying that Kinzo is already dead, and what remains is only a phantom of who he once was. They leave for lunch. Genji enters the study, which is filled with a strong poison-like aroma. He placates Kinzo, his boyfriend, who rants about his family and cries about Beatrice. Kinzo describes magic as high-risk, low-probability gamble that can bring out a miracle, and wishes that a miracle can grant him the chance to see Beatrice once again. The family begins lunch without Kinzo, to the discontent of many of the members. The Ushiromiyas are an old, wealthy family, but much of their old wealth has been wiped out by the Great Kanto earthquake, which was a real earthquake in the 20s.
It's
we
a
went
real
over this.
earthquake.
It was actually bad. The family had been rebuilt by Kinzo through extraordinary business acumen, and connections with the occupying forces following the Second World War. The latter of which was also the means by which Kinzo acquired the island. Kumasawa, making a joke about mackerel, saving Shannon from embarrassment due to her lack of knowledge in the dinner sauce. Goda then introduces the dessert, which is decorated with petals from the rose garden. Shannon thanks Kumasawa for helping her. Kumasawa informs her of the change in the afternoon shifts, which would give Shannon a break till evening. The cousins leave the room and the adults proceed with the family conference. Nanjo reiterates his prognosis on Kinzo's remaining lifespan, but notes that he had made a mistake by claiming the same thing the previous year. Eva, Rudolph, and Rosa push the question of diversion of Kinzo's assets, upsetting Natsuhi. Kraus questions their eagerness on the matter, but Rudolph counter-questions his desire to turn away from the topic. They note that Kraus's business ventures, including his plan to turn the island into a resort, have been largely unsuccessful, and Eva accuses Kraus of embezzling Kinzo's assets to keep himself afloat. Natsuhi is furious and gets into a confrontation with Eva. They're toxic Yuri. I believe they are toxic Yuri. Who wins by asserting her superior family ranking and the fact that she bears the one-winged eagle family crest. Kraus tells Natsuhi to leave to cool off, and Natsuhi runs out of the room crying, upset at her husband's lack of support. Kumasawa reiterates her sympathy for Natsuhi in a monologue. She mentions that Kinzo had been harsh on Natsuhi for failing to bear a child for a long time, and that Eva had taken advantage of this to convince him to let her retain her place in the family register after her marriage. Wait,
You got it.
Wait, is there one more?
Is there one more?
You're doing the last one. Okay. It's just the epitaph.
Okay.
It's just the epitaph.
I'll make it epic.
Battlers notices the... That was weird. I didn't catch that typo. Now it's gonna bother me the whole time I'm reading it. Battlers notices the inscription of the witch's epitaph next to the portrait of Beatrice. The cousins discuss the legend that Kinzo had made a contract with the golden witch Beatrice, exchanging his soul for 10 tons of gold he used to revive the Ushiromiya family. They also bring up the rumor that the riddle of the epitaph led to the location of this gold. The sum of gold would amount to 20 billion yen in 1986. Jessica suggests that the legend of the gold is a mythologizing.
Huh?
That's weird, right? Like I'm not
Wait,
like
where is
crazy.
this word?
There's 20 billion yen, and it's that second line right after that, where it says 20 billion yen in 1986.
Mythologizing.
Mythologizing. There we go. I know how to speak.
Yes.
I know how to speak. Moose typing it out didn't help. We still couldn't figure it out because it was typed out.
Moon Hotel when?
Like,
Moon Hotel when? Moon.
Mythologizing of his support of a wealthy benefactor. Battler makes fun of Beatrice, but Maria says that Beatrice is real. Yeah, she gets like really turnt about this. Like really turnt. And insists that Beatrice is a real witch, leading to Battler to apologize to her. Shannon arrives with Kumasawa's cookies, and they head down to the beach for a picnic. The other adults assert that while they do not believe in the witch, the rumored gold has been verified by a trustworthy outside source, and thus was likely to be real. Kraus denies this, asserting that the gold was an illusion fabricated by Kinzo to fool sponsors. The other adults still stake a claim on this gold, maintaining that Kraus had to have either found it or embezzled Kinzo's assets to maintain his financial standing. They proposed to make a deal with Kraus that would take precedence over Kinzo's will. According to its terms, half the gold's value would go to the successor of the family, and the other half would be split among the 4 siblings. 10% of the latter would be paid in advance as a deposit before March 1987. Kraus adds an additional condition that any sibling who found the gold would immediately turn it over to him. Eva responds that they would hold onto it for him, concealing the fact that none of them intended to hand it over if they found it. Kraus proposes to remove the condition of the deposit, citing his siblings' claims regarding his poor financial situation. He notices them panic at this and proceeds to expose the dire financial straits of each of them and their companies. As the scene closes, Kraus proposes that they work together to solve the riddle of the epitaph. Kannon reports the family conference proceedings to Kinzo, who wonders if they will be able to find the gold before Beatrice's resurrection. He claims that he exposed the location of the gold publicly in the epitaph to increase the number of challengers, as the increased risk would lead to a greater magical power. Anyone who solved it would be entitled to everything, even Kanan. Kinzo had no longer trusted his relatives and only trusted the servants who called themselves furniture. Genji and Nanjo puzzle over Kinzo's intentions behind putting up the epitaph. Genji says that the gold is useless to him as he is merely furniture. The full text of the epitaph is read for the first time. So this is like actually important to all of Umineko, so that's why we're gonna read it again. Take it away, Ivy.
Behold the sweet fish river running through my beloved hometown. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. As you travel down it, you will see a village. In that village, look for the shore the two will tell you of. There sleeps the key to the golden land. The one who obtains the key must travel to the golden land in accordance with these rules. On the first twilight, offers the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. On the second twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the two who are close. On the third twilight, those who remain shall praise my noble name. On the fourth twilight, gouge the head and kill. On the fifth twilight, gouge the chest and kill. On the sixth twilight, gouge the stomach and kill. On the seventh twilight, gouge the knee and kill. On the 8th twilight, gouge the leg and kill. On the 9th twilight, the witch shall revive and none shall be left alive. On the 10th twilight, at the journey's end, you shall attain to the power of the golden land's treasures, and once and for the last time, the witch shall praise the wise and bestow 4 treasures.
Treasures.
I didn't mean to do One
Thank you
shall
for the
be
desserts.
all the gold from the golden land. One shall be the resurrection of all the dead souls. One shall be the resurrection of the love that was lost. And one shall be whoa, I don't like the wording of this. One shall be to put the witch to sleep for all time. Sleep peacefully, my beloved witch Beatrice. Kill.
Yeah.
Kill.
So, the summary's longer than the game? No, you have not seen Ryukishi with his pen.
He's got a pen and he keeps using it. It all comes back to murder, EQ. Every day it just comes back to murder.
Okay, let me stream this for you.
What's my biggest hear me out?
Battler. How Battler is the best character in this franchise, and only those who know.
If you know,
and I'm the one in the trenches defending him, pretending like he's not a pervert. Okay. Do we want to keep it as the uglies, or the best art? Do we want to? All right, wait. Let me show, because we got some new faces. Let me show the pretty art, and then we can decide.
Pretty art.
I read Agatha
This
Christie.
is the best murder mystery ever written. Oh, you got a bot.
Can someone get the bot? Someone do their job.
Battler is a weird little freak, but he's our weird little freak.
I know, he is. He's my biggest hear me out. I know there. So I found out later that there is a port with, like, I guess, fan dubbing, but it was more fun for us to torture ourselves and read it, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh wait.
Thank God I only play the girls and I don't have to read the scenes.
And these are all the characters. I'm just gonna
wait, go back.
rapid
She's
fire.
kind of got steppers. Hey, I kind of like her. She kind of got steppers.
Okay, I'm just gonna like rapid fire. Kinzo, this is the old man. Nanjo, this is his doctor. Genji, this is his boyfriend, aka Butler. This is Shannon. This is the eagle crest. Like, this is very important for some reason to him, because he's patriarchy, you know. This is Kraus, the first kid. This is Eva, the second kid. This is Rudolph with boobs. This is Rudolph, Battler's father, the third one. And this is Rosa, the last kid. This is Kanon, is the not sibling of Shannon. This is Goda, the bitch. And this is Kumasawa, the old lady. I forget she looks like this.
She kind of looks like a man.
He doesn't even get the wing. See, even Goda or Genji gets the wing.
They all got the wing except for him. He's not cool enough.
I know. Fuck you. Anyway, Nazi is Krause's wife and their daughter Jessica. She's the one to inherit everything after they pass. I didn't realize he drew her sleeves like this. Wait. This is Hideyoshi. This is Eva's husband. He's from Kansai, so I gave him a southern accent just to show it's different.
Southern accent.
This is George, who was really written to be cool, but no one in the fandom finds him cool. It's so silly.
He's just annoying.
Yeah, he's a actually. Like, really, that's just his personality. Kyrie, this is Rudolph's second wife. The first wife, who is Battler's mother, passed away. So this is the sister who's not in this first chapter, like, at all. But she will be in the future if you ever do decide to keep reading. His mother. She has a very weird sexual like, they're very openly sexual with each other. Like, so inappropriate in front of a stepson. Even though he's 18, it's still weird. But anyway, this is Battler. No! This Battler, this babe. Got a little fang. Got that fang on him.
Wow.
He got mad that he kind of like cheated on his mom with her before she died, so he bounced. And didn't fuck with his dad like that, but now he's back. Which is why a lot of this is like a new revelation to him. Like, he hasn't been around to see all this. Maria, so she's 9, even though this like makes her way tall. She looks like so fucking tall.
She looks like... Look at her fingers.
They all have mittens like that. That's like a meme of Ryukishi. He can't draw hands.
he given them mittens. He might as well give them all gloves. Like, come on now. He did pretty good with Kana on. Like, that doesn't look bad.
It looks like a claw because there's no like. Okay. So here's the new for everyone who wants to be aesthetically pleased.
So much better.
Rapid fire.
Not finishing Umineko's a sin. Isn't it like the longest thing ever made?
Not ever made, but it is quite long. But Umineko fans will crucify you if you say you don't want to read the rest.
I'll finish it. Don't worry. I'll finish it. Don't worry.
I know. Wait. I feel like Monkey Q's actually a Umineko fan. I'm about to say it, and they might get mad. I think the manga is perfectly fine to read. I know. Whoa. Some people don't like that.
Oh no.
Because how a certain thing is handled in the manga, but you know, not everyone can read a VN. So that's why I'm spending my so I'm spending my career trying to get people to read, even though I know they won't.
You're doing better than me at reading, at getting people to read.
For the sound. No, it is not a replacement, but I do think if you just want to know the story and don't have the time, I do think the Higurashi manga is very... I could yap about that for years, so I'm not going to. But I do feel like the Higurashi manga is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine to read if you just want to know the story. Anyways,
at
where we last
least
left
it's not
off...
the animes.
Yeah, but that opening truly will never...
Even if we did a 6-hour stream, I don't think we would finish episode 1.
Where we last left off, she was giving us biscuits, and then we all, and then we got very, very not distracted.
Yeah, we didn't get distracted at all.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Shana-chan was faithfully keeping. Oh, everything's read, theoretically, like narrated by Battler. Theoretically. A few times they're not, but it's mostly him. Shanan-chan was faithfully keeping us company while she didn't have any afternoon chores for a while. I would have thought that since she was a servant, accompanying us would force her to take care of us and tire her out, but that didn't seem to be the case for her. On the contrary, she seemed to enjoy joining in on conversation with people close to her age. Yeah, close to her age, the
Close
9-year-old.
to her age.
Because I think they're both like 18. But I heard that she was the sort of worker whose room and board were supplied by her. Well, duh! Where else would she live? What? So normally the only person close to her age was Jessica. Yeah, I can imagine how that might be pretty dull. I love his fang. It distracts me every time.
He got a little thing. My face when sacrifice. My face when I sacrifice everyone to my god. She swims to the island and back.
Bella is so cute. She a runner. She a track star. Anyway, I got distracted by that too. Okay, so I get that the Sweetfish-filled river. So they're talking about the epitaph right now. So I get that the Sweetfish-filled river near Odawara is Hayakawa, and Odawara is where Kinzo grew up.
Mm.
In that case, we've got to go down it. Do you find anything if you head down the Hayakawa River?
Oh. If you follow it downstream, you'll arrive at the ocean.
Of course, you'd reach the mouth of the river. Okay, what? Okay.
Of course.
The third line of the stop. The third line of the epitaph was, as you travel down it, you will see a village.
The fur wine.
By the way, since long ago, the mouths of rivers have been key points in transportation, and large cities tend to be built here. That'd be the next checkpoint. That's a pretty good theory.
Oh no.
Like you guessed, there's an old city there that was very prosperous in the ancient times. That's where Odawara's castle is.
I think I might have gone to Odawara's castle on a field trip once.
You did? I thought she didn't go to school.
Yeah,
I thought this was supposed to be like Victorian
Yeah,
England.
what?
Like she didn't go to school.
It was a really wonderful castle. Yeah, I also went there. Even though I live in a Western style house, it's true that Japanese people feel calmer with a Japanese layout. Okay. That's a little odd, but alright. Castles are boring. Theme parks are better. Now, have you ever heard of Disneyland? It combines the
World.
two. Or World. They combine the two. Ooh.
Did you see that post where it's like it is now officially cheaper to fly to Japan and go to Disney in Japan than it is to go to Walt Disney World?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
I see.
Disney World.
I see. Disney World.
Disney World.
Okay. If we find the gold, the Great Battler Sama will generously reserve a whole theme park for a day and let you play in it. Still, Odawara Castle, huh?
Huh?
The hidden gold of Odawara Castle. Oh?
Huh?
That's actually starting to sound pretty good.
Well, we figured out that much 2 years ago. The village down the river where the sweetfish swim in Odawara. We figured it was probably somewhere near Odawara Castle. The problem is the next line. Okay, let's see where Battler's strange reasoning can take him.
Okay, Reed. Okay. Did he need to catch that
Okay.
stray?
Yeah, damn.
Jessica grinned broadly. She seemed to be implying that she would have solved the puzzle long ago if it were that easy. Damn it. I'll definitely find it and keep it all for myself, even though I just promised Maria
You
that I would take
better.
her.
Don't give anybody anything. The fourth
The
line.
fourth.
Oh, is it
Oh.
you or me?
I think his head moved.
Okay, then you.
The
go-
fourth line. In the village, look for the shore the two will tell you of. I don't know what it means by the two, but anyway, the shore. What does it mean by the shore? No, wait.
Sure.
Is there any place near there with shore or kishi in the name?
I've heard there's a place in Sogakishi, a place called Sogakishi in Odawara.
Huh?
Huh?
Wow.
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 You sure know a lot about it. What could that mean? Shannon-chan, are you really trying to solve the riddle and get the gold too, you idiot? That makes us rivals.
That makes us rivals. It's
Oh, she's
not like I'm
blushing.
interested in gold. It's just that George Soama told me about it before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's because we reached the same conclusion 2 years ago. We even went to the trouble of laying out a map and looking it up.
Why are his glasses fogged?
Oh no.
What? It was about 5 kilometers north of Odawara. I don't know how much that is.
We definitely found the place called Sogakishi there.
Aga.
However, after that, we get stuck. The 5th line doesn't say where the key is hidden in that place. Maria-chan, could you read it for us?
Why? Why are we bringing her in this? What is... Look how pissed she is.
Ooh, there sleeps the key to the Golden Land. What? It's not. Oh, I can read it. It wasn't updating. Sogakishi is probably large, and there wasn't any house built there by the Ushiromiya family. Pronunciation is hard. Not much we can do to find a key in such a vast area without any hints.
You're right. And without the key, we can't advance to the next line. George Anaki. Anaki means big brother. What kind of...
I'm sorry.
What can some people don't know?
I knew nothing about. Oh, jeez.
What kind of place is Sogakishi?
Let's see. I've never been there, so I don't really know, but according to the map, it's in the mountains. I'm pretty sure it was the base of Mount Asama.
Something doesn't feel right. Something ain't right. You'd expect a riddle pointing to the hidden gold to be a bit more exact. I get the feeling that even the part about Sogakishi was a mistake.
Well, I think it could be Sogakishi. It could be talking about some house that grandfather lived in when he was a kid that we don't know about.
I feel like the moral of this is just talk to your grandfather more.
Yeah,
like, just
bro.
get to know him.
Go get a chat. After all, the first line mentioned is his beloved, hometown. 6, 7.
And you give me shit for saying that.
Shannon, you served grandfather's alcohol stuff lots of times, right? Hasn't he ever talked to you about his past?
You're his grandchild. You should be.
Yeah, what? Go speak to your grandfather. The master almost never speaks of the past. However, he talks of the Great Kanto earthquake as if it was someone else's story. So he may have been living far away from the Kanto area.
The Ushiromiya family may have been living in Odawara, but not all branch families were. Grandfather often called himself part of a branch family, at least connected to the successor.
And that means the beloved hometown might not even be Odawara at all. Ha ha ha.
I never heard anything about grandfather's hometown.
What if I come over and look at you like this?
And I doubt he'd actually tell me if I asked.
If the
so-called beloved hometown isn't referring to the Ushiramiya family's roots, then the Odawara theory is wrong from the beginning. Of course, this doesn't completely remove the possibility that it was Sogakishi. Example, perhaps he lived in Odawara when he was very young, but then moved far away later.
Oh, I don't understand what you're all talking about. Oh.
Maria had been completely left out of the conversation, and she was now sat puffing her cheeks in boredom. So true, bestie. So basically,
Me too.
if we can't even agree on starting point for this dice game of gold, we're totally stuck. But wait, after the first 5 lines, the thing we end up finding is a key, right? Even if you don't have a key, it's always possible to burst through a door. Or bust through a door. Can't we just skip the first 5 lines and start figuring out the rest?
Oh no. I hadn't thought of that. Oh well. We're just wasting time anyway. Let's hear the rest of Battler's reasoning. But in the next part, it gets darker really fast.
Shana-chan frowned slightly. After looking back at Maria's notebook to recall what was written there, yeah, I was forced to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me. You're probably wondering.
Exactly. All you need is brute force. 1 million words? Oh, Jesus.
On the first Twilight, offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. It sure does get horrible quickly. I'm just gonna keep reading because I don't know who the fuck's talking. Okay. On the second Twilight, it says to tear apart the 2 who are close. Does that mean to make them break off their loving relationship? Or does it mean to literally tear them apart? I don't know. But either way, it's pretty disgusting.
Even if we set that second line aside, it mentions 6 people for the first Twilight, and 5 people for the 4th through the 8th Twilights. So at least 11 people must be sacrificed.
But not her smiling. Not her smiling when as soon as she
sacrifices to revive Beatrice.
She's menacing.
She's so happy. Ripping pterodactyl stuff. Oh no.
I see. Sacrifices to restore the witch. Yeah, that's what it'd mean. Near the end, the witch will be revived on the 9th Twilight. That last part is guaranteed.
On the 9th Twilight, the witch shall revive, and none shall be left alive. So everyone will die in the end. Yeah, so nobody's getting rich.
Okay, Agatha. Okay, Agatha Christie. You take that pen.
After all, the 10th Twilight is the goal line. Not sure how you're supposed to reach the Golden Land if everyone's dead by then. That's how I feel. Everything for the glory of the Golden Witch.
What if the Golden Land was the friends we made along the way?
Yeah, what if the Golden Land is the friends we made along the way?
Depending on how you interpret it, the traveler who holds the key may or may not include the one in the none shall be left alive part.
But at the end, there's something pretty interesting. After reaching the goal, the witch gives out 4 treasures. One shall be the gold. One shall be all the gold. The problem is the next one. It says the dead souls will be resurrected, right? So yeah, so just die for a little bit.
Yeah, so you just die for like 10 minutes and then you come back later. Duh.
I guess this is kind of a niche reference, well, niche-ish reference, but if anyone watched Midnight Mass, it's kind of like that. Doesn't that sound like it means everyone who died in the earlier lines?
If you put it like that, then the part about reviving lost love might refer to the pair torn apart on the 2nd Twilight.
I got so happy.
That's right. And the 4th one refers to the 9th Twilight. The 4th treasure is putting the witch revived on the 9th Twilight to sleep.
If we put a happy spin on all this, it'll be hectic with people dying and breaking up all over the place, but it'll all be made right in the end. The awakened witch will sleep again, and everything will be like it was at the start, except with a huge pile of gold.
Dog.
Which obviously, boo,
Boo! Tomato, tomato! Boo!
boo.
Did you just burp?
No, I did the tongue thing. That
Oh! Okay, okay, bestie.
you don't like it.
That's what I think about you too. I'm gonna just burp.
It's a tongue thing.
No. It was cute now that I realized what it was.
Oh,
Brother, ugh.
but
I thought it was- So which must be pretty busy. What with all the killing, reviving, breaking up, and reuniting people. Wait, breaking up is the best part though. And I know
What?
his ass likes drama. I know his ass likes drama. He would be the boyfriend to ask all the questions. You know, that meme where it's like when your boyfriend or partner or whatever tells you about some drama about people breaking up and they doesn't answer the questions. He would be the one to ask the questions. He would
Okay.
find the tea.
Okay.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Not to mention waking up and sleeping. What? That's what I mean, everybody wakes up and sleeps.
We live in a society. Sheesh. Just when the tale of the hidden gold was getting interesting, it all gets pretty dubious once the witch starts showing up. Too true. Oh, I guess that's whatever. I laughed along with Jessica. After all, the idea of a witch was just too ridiculous.
Too ridiculous. How ridiculous.
So the whole crux, or not the whole crux, but a big part of Umineko as a whole is Battler's inability to believe in magic. And you're telling me
Magic ain't real.
that someone looks as yassified as this, as a baby girl as this, doesn't believe in magic.
Yeah, obviously.
Of course, once we started laughing like that, Maria, who believed in the witch, got angry.
Oh! The witch is incredible! She can do anything with magic. Even kill.
I feel like a lot of witches do that. I feel like that's like Witch 101, Wizard 101.
Even bring back to life. Even give love. Even take it. She can fly in the sky, can become invisible, and can even make gold and bread out of nothing. I'm gonna get a noise complaint.
You know what else she's gonna do? You know what else Beatrice can do?
What? You don't think you don't need magic for the first one?
Yeah, she real mad. Big mad.
Battler only believes in hard facts. Bro says if I can't see it, it's not real. Dang, my bad. We were just joking.
Not the dang. I haven't heard someone say that in such a long.
Dang.
Battler Leaf said pics or it didn't happen.
Dang nabbit.
Okay, Billy Ray Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of her trying to sing with him?
Oh my, yes, I've seen that video. It's bad. It's so bad. Oh.
Jessica apologized, sticking out her tongue, but Maria didn't accept it. She grabbed her notebook back out of my hand and opening some other pages, tried to prove that the witch existed.
So true.
Those pages had colorful drawings of witches on them, and well conveyed the fantastical image Maria had of witches. I feel like this is like her reaction, like doing this right now, is me trying to describe an internet reference that I can't find right away.
What?
So I don't look insane. Like when I make a reference and no one understands it, and then I can't find it, so I have to like over-explain it so I don't look crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But it wasn't the normal sinister image of a crooked-nosed hag flying around on a broom, but dreamlike person with unnatural powers who could do anything and wore a beautiful dress. It was just what you'd expect from an imaginative young girl. Flitting through the sky, crossing a rainbow, dancing around all night with a teacup and teapot that would never get empty no matter how much you poured out of it. With the flourish of her staff, the stars in the sky would become candy and pour down. And flowers that produce sweets would bud by the roadside. To Maria, witches were the only concept that could embody the magical dream that so captivated her.
The dream. You know who else had a dream? Me last night. I had a dream when I slept.
Of?
Shoo me 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 honk. Shoo me 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 honk. Shoo me.
There are two wolves inside you. One that goes honk shoo and the other goes me me me.
And the other goes me 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 me. Martin Luther King. He also had a dream. See, that's where I
I
was
really
going.
thought that's what you were. Yeah, I thought that's what you were.
The joke was that I didn't go that way. The joke was that I did a 360. Wait, a 180. No, 360 would mean I would still say Martin Luther King Jr. He had a dream.
As she grew older, it was the last remaining thing that could give richness to her dull, plain, everyday life. So true.
So true.
The whimsy.
She's gotta have
whimsy.
whimsy and joy.
That's why Maria believed in witches. She didn't want that dream of hers to be tarnished. That's why she didn't want anyone to tarnish the epitaph, which affirmed the existence of witches. Because the witch named Beatrice is Maria's dream.
To Maria, Tom, the epitaph isn't a guide to the hidden gold, but magic to revive the witch.
So it was a single link between Maria and the witch. Maria was very angry and clung to George Anaki. Wait, he was joining in too, though. Jessica and I scratched our heads and apologized.
Scratch
It might not be possible to smooth things over again, like the time she got mad in front of the portrait. You mean like 10 minutes ago?
Or like 5
Maria-
minutes ago?
Maria didn't seem willing to be easily consoled. Unlike Jessica and I, who hung our heads wondering what to do, Shannon-chan timidly opened her mouth. Would you like a biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit? Maria-sama, did you know there's a ghost story about Beatrice that's been passed down amongst the servants? Do a 360-degree turn? Not yet. I cannot. I'm currently 2D. I can't do a 360. This is the best I can give you.
She said an ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip it.
Yeah, that's right. I know that's right. Shannon, tell us about it. Tell us about. Look at her. Look at her little. Her little.
I know. Shoot.
I didn't really know, but it's apparently pretty famous among the servants.
What is this? What's this? What's this? A ghost story?
Yes. It seems like a ghost story from before we were born. I also heard about it from my mother.
Yes, it has been passed down since the time of the mansion's construction. The servants of that time whispered that the mansion had 2 masters, one of day and one of the night. Elden Ring. Ooh.
The tale that Shannon told was just like a typical campfire ghost story. Sea bears! If there was a forest with a witch living inside it, then of course the witch would come pay the mansion a visit from time to time. At some point, this ghost story naturally sprouted up between the servants.
When people did the rounds a second time to check doors, windows, and locks that were supposedly closed, they'd find some of them left open. Lights that were supposed to be off were turned on. And lights that were supposed to be on went out. That's
and the
crazy.
lights start flickering,
And the
walls start oozing green slime.
What? Things left lying around would disappear.
I'm sorry you didn't get to watch SpongeBob growing up.
It's okay. And things would appear where no one had any memory putting them there. Okay, but that's happened to me before. When
Okay,
any
so
of these
Beatrice
things-
is in your house.
She is. Oh no. When any of these things happened, the old servants would say that the witch had visited the mansion, invisible, and was playing pranks. Oh no, she's playing pranks on us. Ooh, see? She exists! Beatrice exists! She's very adamant. Yeah, she exists. Long ago, it was always right before leaving school that I wasn't able to find my bag and stuff.
Maria puffed out her chest with the ooh,
Ooh,
as though this was
ooh.
final proof of the witch's existence. If I opened my mouth, Maria would probably be hurt again, so I didn't. I mean, you hear this kind of story everywhere. Depending on the place, they might believe it on a dwarf or an elf.
A dwarf or an elf? I didn't know I was visiting their house. Oh my gosh.
Elf on the shelf.
Elf on the shelf? Elf on the shelf and the elf on the shelf. Elf on the shelf.
The only difference is that they call it a witch on this island. Of course, walking around a vast, elegant mansion at night would be a little unsettling. It's an island devoid of people, since the mansion is so drafty.
It's so
Walking
drafty.
Walking around on the night of a thunderstorm would certainly be eerie.
In addition, some servants have also seen Willow the Wisp. Willow the Wisp! Oh, I don't remember that song, but and
Where are
glittering
the
butterflies
wisps?
dancing around. Kanon-kun also said something like that when he was patrolling one night.
I thought you were gonna do the Merida.
I was trying to, I don't remember. Wait, how does it go?
If you had the chance to change
Oh, I meant the song! No.
Oh, there's a song? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you meant the La Seraphim.
What? I'm a
It's not
mess,
Blue Flame, it says-
mess.
No, it says where are the wisps, babe?
And recently,
That's
you
exactly how
often
it
hear
goes.
servants talking about a strange footsteps heard inside the mansion near midnight.
This is those who watched me play Silent Hill. This is what I said about the Ryukishi and it all. This is what I meant.
We've whispered together that the Beatrice-sama in the portrait sometimes makes herself invisible and walks through the mansion. She left the portrait. Oh no. It happened a while ago.
Like at night at the museum, the second one,
Oh no.
where he kisses Amelia Earhart.
Oh no. But even I have heard footsteps while patrolling at night that resembles these stories.
Kawaii, oh, that's scary.
But there's nothing to be afraid of. Beatrice-sama is another ruler of the mansion, separate from the master. So there's no need to be unnaturally afraid. If you respect her, I hear she won't do anything bad.
Do you think that? Okay, hear me out.
Yeah,
I need you to hear me out.
I'm
With no
hearing you
judgment.
out. I just realized you have background music playing.
Do you think it's the game?
It's very
Remember,
quiet.
remember we found out how to make it, how to not make it blasting our ears.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
do you think that Beatrice is the dom in the relationship between her and Kinzo?
yes. No further
you-
questions.
Do you think that Genji is the dom then, in Beatrice's place?
Yes.
Okay, glad we
That's how it works.
figured that out.
That's how it works. Obviously. That's how it works.
However, she can be quite terrifying if you don't respect her, right?
Correct. I've heard that just before I began working here. Someone who spoke badly about Beatrice-sama fell down the stairs and quit after receiving a large injury to the back. Oh no.
He's like, don't talk about my dom like that.
Because of that, there was a rumor between the servants that Beatrice-sama's anger had been brought down upon this person. Ooh, anger will definitely be brought down upon Battler and Jessica.
She's like, ooh, I'm telling.
She hates them.
Ooh, I'm telling. Haruhi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't want her anger brought down upon me. Apologize, Maria. Of course, I also apologize to the witch. Sorry,
The wicked
Beatrice-sama.
witch.
Please forgive an outsider's nonsense.
I'll apologize as well. I'm sorry, Beatrice-sama.
Look how mad she is. She's mad as hell.
She's like, will the witch be able to forgive us now? Ooh, don't know. Witches are fickle, so they forgive when they want to, and don't when they don't.
Isn't that people?
Yeah. Ooh.
That's no good.
Well, I didn't like that switch up. I didn't like.
You
I
didn't
didn't
like
like
it. You didn't like it.
Maria-chan, isn't there some kind of good luck charm that could prevent Battler-kun and Jessica-chan? Sorry, Beatrice-sama's wrath. Maybe something that can block against the magic. Relying on Maria, who was proud of knowing the most about witches, George was trying to revive her self-esteem. Once again, I've got to... See, I told you, he was written to be cool, but he's just a fucking loser.
He's a loser.
Once again, I gotta admire his ability to calm kids down. After taking a moment to cross her arms, with those crossed arms,
Crossed
and seriously
arms.
ponder whether there might be a charm that could save us, she started flipping through the pages in her notebook. I thought it was just a scribbled diary, but there also seemed to be quite a few pages that looked like they'd come from a book on black magic. Wait, how do you pronounce this word?
Solemnly?
No, I just put it in.
Grimoire.
Okay, so I for some reason I always struggle to say it, so I looked it up on stream one day, and it said grimoire.
I've also heard grimoire.
I've heard that too. That's why I was getting so confused. Okay,
But
anyway.
I've always said grimoire, but I also don't think you can trust my pronunciation of English because my pronunciation of English is simply from me reading a book. Grimoire is correct. Grimoire.
Yeah, 'cause grimoire.
Grimoire.
Yeah, because I couldn't figure it out because I've heard people say like
Grimoire.
grimoire or something like that, like something like
You don't like
really
grimoire?
pronouncing the other I. Yeah, grimoire. That's it.
In Wicked,
Like-
they say grimoire and it bothers the shit out of
The
me.
way that you remembered what happens in Wicked.
The grimoire. No, it's because
No, because in Two Heart, I rizzed up a witch, and I kept pulling
witch?
out the grimoire.
The
I'm gonna say it like that
grimoire.
just to piss you off.
Grimoire.
I was like, I don't know how to, like, I was having a stroke. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this. And Google said grimoire. And I'm like, where's the U? There's a B.
Grimoire. 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 Anyways.
Anyway, that's what
I thought
the
you were asking
book on Black
about-
Magic is.
I thought you were asking about solemnly, and I was like,
No,
I
I
don't think
know how
there's
to say
another way
that.
to say that, but okay.
Solemnly.
Solemnly.
Lole.
Sole, lole, lole. Sole, lole, lole. I met you together whenever we're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be here, and that's the deal, my dear. I know. It's time for Africa.
No, stop! Grandpa Lemon goes so hard for Shakira. Especially for Waka Waka. Like, he goes so hard for Shakira.
In the
The
closet.
closet.
I just pulled out my
Ow.
mic cord. There's a she-wolf
Did the she-wolf
in
pull
the
it out?
closet. Let it out so it can breathe. Ow!
Did you hear that tea about her backup dancer?
No.
Like being prettier than her?
Oh,
yeah,
I know,
it was
I
like
did hear that.
Anyway, Maria solemnly considered a group of these pages which contain things that look like magic circles.
Pentagram.
Pentagram. Please. You don't understand how hard Grandpa Lappin goes for Shakira.
I gotta
Fucking love
come visit.
Shakira.
I gotta come visit, and I'll sing for him. I'll sing Simply Shakira.
And he likes Taylor Swift, but only like the Shake It Off Taylor Swift and the
Shake
mean
it
Taylor Swift.
We're gonna get like, I'm gonna get DMCA. She married a she's not married yet. She's not married.
You called
yet.
him football. Wait, you said football.
Football.
You lost your British card.
Football.
'Cause you're all.
What
'cause
would
you
you call
called
it?
the real-
What are you supposed to call it?
Kicking with cleats. The ball.
Oh, you're talking about Shakira.
Oh,
Are you? Wait.
That's the American coming out now. Yeah, isn't that the one that cheated on her and she found out because the girlfriend was eating strawberry jam?
What?
Like yeah, like she doesn't like Shakira doesn't like strawberry jam, and she found out he was cheating on her because he liked strawberry jam and noticed it was like going more than when he was eating it. So he realized that
That's crazy.
cheating on.
Oh my god. I asked football.
Wait, so my American really came out with that. We both thought that he meant Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I also thought that he meant Travis Kelce. I was like, they're not married yet. I would know.
Why? Are you a Swiftie?
No, something
Good
about her
thing
marriage.
I like my friends.
Cancel. I don't know anything else about that song. Didn't she paid someone to have their wedding venue, and now I think she's having her wedding venue in her mansion.
Shakira is? Well, everyone likes Shakira. She's in Utopia. She's in lots of people's generations.
Wait, what is her Utopia song?
Try everything. Try everything.
It's kind of
Yep,
something
that's
like
exactly
that.
how
It's
she
something
says
like
it. It's exactly how she
I wanna
says it.
try everything. That was kind of good, actually. Holy shit.
I know, that was kind of good. Wait.
That was good. Wait.
You know, like Chad Michaels is like the Cher drag
Oh my
impersonator,
gosh.
and Derek
Yeah.
Barry is
Yeah.
the Britney. So you should be the Shakira.
I could be the Shakira one.
Shakira. I'm on tonight. You know my hips don't
Don't
lie.
lie, I'm tired of hearing like.
Bonita. Shakira.
Shakira. All I feel like right now is I feel like when Trixie Mattel pretended to be RuPaul and nobody laughed.
That's so funny. I love watching the failed Snatch Game
Oh
performances.
my god.
It's like one of my favorite
They're
things
so
to
good
watch.
because it's like they think they're eating and then everybody else is just silent.
Do you remember during the 2016 election when Jeb Bush was running and then he says, please clap, because no one
Yes.
was clapping for him?
Yes.
That's what I feel like happens.
Please clap. I wanna try everything.
Anyway.
Hey, listen, it's the same topic. Shakira and Umineko are the same topic.
Yeah, she said solelo. Apparently, grandfather wasn't the only one with a black magic hobby. When Maria finally found what she was looking for, she snapped the notebook shut and threw it into her handbag. You know what it's like? You know that reminds me of? I don't know. I've had this brain rot. Maybe it's because I've been talking to Tom. The maca chop
Huh?
with the book. You don't remember? The book. Anyhoodle.
I tried to slap my leg and make it sound like I'm getting hit with a book, but it didn't really work.
I know. Because I was talking to Tom about Soul Eater, and then like the government agents in my phone started showing me a bunch of Soul Eater art on Twitter.
Soul Eater.
It's like, I was like, thanks guys. I love it every con. I see people cosplaying it and I didn't find out about it. And then I'm like, I should do it. And then I forget until the next con when I see another group doing it. And then I'm not.
One time I made a black blood scythe a very long time ago. Like the one that looks like the piano.
Are you still selling it? Or did you sell it already?
I haven't sold it because I can't go anywhere.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
How are you
Give it to
gonna
me.
get it? It's across the country.
I'll find a way.
You gotta drive.
I will find a way.
Somebody was like, I will pay for the shipping. I looked them dead in the eyes and I said, no, you will not pay for the shipping. You will not pay for the shipping. Shipping that would be like $500 and it still needs to be like fixed up and remade.
Will you be my... Wait, who's your favorite character?
Maka.
Boring.
Boring.
I like
That's
Spirit,
boring.
thank you.
Well, I
Oh,
can tell
fine.
you why. I can tell you why.
Why? Why? Huh?
I'm
Get
not
it.
gonna air out your personal life.
Get it. Are you saying it's because I have daddy issues?
Yeah.
Are you saying it's because I'm from a single rabbit hutch?
Yes.
Is that why?
I am saying that. Does Spirit remind you of your father?
No, it's because Spirit actually cares. I'm seeing Papa Lapin this weekend, by the way.
Guys, he cares. He's visiting.
Papa Lapin was there when I first watched Soul Eater, because that was like all of my life when I watched it the first time. And then the day I finished it, I just laid in bed and had the biggest existential crisis. I was like crying because I was like, there's nothing else to watch. This was peak.
This
So he
is
doesn't
peak
remember that
and I have nothing else to put on.
Like, he doesn't remember all the anime I watch, but he does remember that one. Because of how much I overreacted to that.
I should dress up as this diva. Look at her.
You should do your hand just like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait.
I don't know how I would. I'd have to like.
I meant the pose. It's like that, you know that meme where it's like getting ready when people like Photoshop when they're going to a concert? It's like that girl. And she's like standing. It's like that.
It does look like that. I'm obsessed with her. Like, why she got a double collar? What's going on here?
They all are dressed extra.
Got a double collar. And then what? This 9-year-old has a corset.
Good for her. Wait, no, never mind. Okay. Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me put on my rizzing gear.
I don't know if you're missing out. I would say you should watch it. Oh no. Okay, what?
Ivy-chan? Will you? Will you?
Uh-huh.
Will
Yes.
Stop! Will you cosplay Maka to my soul?
Yes, but only if I can hit you over the head with a book.
What if I like that?
Hey! Then I don't know. Then I don't know.
Or we could be. I only know how to pronounce it because of fucking Marvel.
What?
Monolier. Wait, now I don't know how
What
to
are
pronounce
you
it.
saying?
Thor's hammer. Because she's a character in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
if you
Wheels.
do you want to do her to my Stein because I'm mentally ill?
Medusa?
No, the girl, she's got an eye patch. Her name's whatever you
you're
just
right.
said.
Yeah. I just think of Medusa as the
Whatever you
toxic.
just
She's
said.
the toxic lover.
Well, she is. I do love her.
Mjolnir.
Wait, no.
Mjolnir.
Wait.
Wheels has got me.
Can you do the mouse? The mouse girl.
Wait, what does she look like?
Remember all the mice came together? And it's like her and Blair are fighting and it's like boobs. It's just like their boobs pressed together.
Mouse girl soul eater. Bro, have you seen her fit? She's 2 seconds away from her pubes being on screen.
Her pubes? Wait, what?
You haven't seen this
Wait, I
fit?
thought it was just her boobs. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, baby girl.
I think you need to see this fit. Hold on.
Oh, you're so right. Wait, why is this the first image? I'm sending it to you on Discord.
Oh, is it the one where she's grabbing the boobs?
That's us. Us right now.
Guys, if you search up Mouse Girl Soul Eater, the first picture is her grabbing Blair's boobs.
That's Tom. Can you draw us like this? Can you draw me? Like this.
This is crazy.
Hey yo. Hey yo. It's even more lewd in the manga version. The anime toned her down. The anime said, "I will not sexualize my queen."
I rock with her. I like her fit. She got a lot of squares going on.
You just said that her pubes are about to show, and now you're like, "I like her fit."
Yeah. Well, they drew
I fuck with that fit.
They drew little mouse whiskers.
Whisker.
Right on her tummy. On her tummy. It's on her tummy.
Anyways, are you only gonna be thinking about Shakira now the entire time? Maria finally found what she was looking for. She snapped the notebook shut and threw it into her handbag. She then began fishing through that bag's contents. There seemed to be various jumbled up things in there. After a while, she took out various pieces of junk, although they were probably important to Magic
Magic the Gathering.
Stop. Magical items to Maria. Not him thinking it's junk. That's so... You didn't need to be that passive-aggressive, King.
Yeah, that's kind of
She is but a child. She is but a child. And repeatedly threw them back in, saying they were wrong.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. It was all a little humorous. Like when... it's supposed to be Doraemon, but I guess, like, they couldn't actually say it.
Doraemon.
Doraemon. Took out the wrong tool. Finally, she seemed to discover what she was looking for. With a face that was unimaginably cheery.
Oh, she's happy. She's like...
Compared the intense expression she had worn until now. She held those out to Jessica and me. Oh, sorry. She said ooh.
Ooh.
Wait. You like the Hannah Montana? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, that was the Wicked riff.
Ah!
That snuck its way in there. Shit.
I grabbed it and saw that it was a very cheap looking charm. Bro, look at this cheap little charm that this 9-year-old with no sense of income.
Look at this
No
Mickey Mouse that you have. Like, bro, get out of here.
Do you think he'd like Labubu's?
Lapu,
It looked like a bracelet. You sound like Mort. You sound like fucking Mort right now.
What does he say?
I don't know the rest of it. Have you seen those what I imagine Mort would sound like when he does blank?
No.
Oh my god. I'll send them to you.
Hold on, wait, I need to find a Mort quote.
King Julian.
King Julian. I can't find one.
What was the other one? The other assistant that wasn't Mort?
I'm coming, King Julian. King Julian. He does like King Julian's toes. That's yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Looked like a bracelet made from a plastic rosary.
Oh.
With a scorpion-themed metal attached.
Oh, she got the
Scorpio
drip.
woman?
She got the drip.
Haven't you ever seen those cheap Zodiac themes? Bro!
Bro, you can't hate on a
little
9-year-old
nothing.
like this.
The kinds you might win in a crane game at an arcade. It really looked like something like that. There were 2 of them. Probably one for me and one for Jessica. However, the very fact that there were two of them made them feel even more like cheap manufactured goods, making it pretty hard to think of them as magical items.
You're giving these to me and Battler. With these charms, you don't even need to worry about Beatrice. Because scorpions have the power to ward off magic.
Have you seen the Mummy 2, the Scorpion King
No.
with The Rock
No.
as the Scorpion King? Oh my god.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The CGI of him turning into a scorpion is so funny. Huh? Oh, really? They show? Didn't know scorpions could do that. Oh, sorry.
Battler doesn't believe.
Sing it. Sing it. Sing it, Cynthia. I said
totally
too much
gonna
and
get
angered
annoyed.
Maria. Hold on, fine. Let me show you. Because Tom is my beta.
You like the
I will.
you like the hands?
Big meaty claws.
She got them claws. She got them claws.
Ivy likes this hand.
Yeah, it looks the most normal out of all of them. Like,
What
look
about
at
these mittens?
she got
these boxing
mittens on,
gloves?
She got boxing gloves.
I know these are more boxing gloves.
That's true.
And he's got boobs.
He does have boobs. He doesn't. Most of them have their hands hidden, I've noticed. He did. Oh. She's got an oven mitt on.
I hate this. I hate that he's doing.
He's just a chill guy.
Here, do you like the new art? Does that make you feel
He's
more
just a
calm and
chill
at peace?
guy.
Even though they made her like nipples, like.
Oh, like kind of pointed. I don't like
Yeah, I
that.
know. But hers not. Like, at least make it equal. Anyways. It said too much and angered Maria again. Maria took out her notebook again, pointing out the various pages. She went on
She's like,
and on about the scorpion
"Look at
head. Such incredible. Look at it! Look at it! Holy power that had been used in magic repelling magical circles since ancient times. Just call it a pentagram. What?
Ah, I've heard about that from some of the other young servants. Yep. Something about how the scorpion is drawn as a magic repelling symbol in sorcery. Huh, really? The scorpion protects against bad magic and calamity. An emerald brings peace to the heart. Therefore, its effects are twofold. So true, Queen.
It's true. The scorpion wraps around the emerald and protects it. Yes, that certainly does sound like it worked well.
I really wanted to make fun of those worthless looking charms. What a dick.
Whoa.
I told you he's a diva.
He's a diva. He's a diva.
But as I watched Maria explaining with all her heart and realized that she found them for our sakes, I started to feel like it might actually work, even if it was just a prize from some game center. How benevolent. The material quality of the charm didn't matter. What mattered was the strength of her feelings. Even I don't think of myself as the sort of loser who'd laugh at something like that.
Loser.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you. I apologize to Beatrice-sama. But even if I do end up getting cursed, I'll be safe now thanks to Maria's charm. Right, Jessica?
Right, Jessica? Yeah, that's right. You know, that's right. Thanks, Maria. Wear it on your arm when you want your heart to be at peace. Put it in your wallet and your money won't decrease.
Can I have one, Maria? Maria, spare charm.
Can you give me one, please?
Spare charm, ma'am?
Spare
charm.
charm, ma'am. It's a really convenient charm. Thank you, Thank you, Maria. What an incredible effect. If Maria-sama gives it her confident seal of approval, then it surely must be reliable.
Shanan-chan clapped her hands together and Maria stuck out her chest. She's totally in a good mood again. It's probably best if we let her lead the conversation a bit longer. It'll keep her in such a good mood. That's how I wonder when people talk to me. Kind of think of it. She looked a bit bored when we were getting excited about the hidden gold, probably because she couldn't keep up. Because she's so stupid and 9.
But she's so stupid. How could you be so dumb?
While eating the cookies Kumasawa-san had baked, Jessica and I asked Maria this and about black magic.
Black magic?
Maria happily chatted away in response to our questions. Each time, George, Aniki, and Shanan-chan would act surprised or chime in. The clouds in the sky grew darker and darker, but we cousins rarely enjoyed communicating freely after a year of separation. You got your beach episode.
Beach episode! This is not a beach episode.
Can I just feel a drop on my forehead?
Huh? Wait, the the monkey?
Huh?
I remember the first time I saw that monkey, I sent it to Ivy. And I even like triple texted her, like, please look at this. Because it made me laugh so much. It still makes me laugh. Anyways. As George Aniki rubbed his forehead, he looked up at the sky. Considering the color of the sky and the dampness of the air, it wouldn't have been odd for a raindrop to hit him. The wind also seemed to have grown a bit stronger.
I didn't feel a drop. Only I didn't. What? Hello? What did
So
she
true,
just
bestie.
say?
Don't worry, neither did I. He's making it up. Anyway, I'm sure it'll rain so much tonight that everyone will get to feel plenty of raindrops. But he's frowning.
That's right. We should head back soon.
Shanan-chan looked down at her watch. It was probably well into the evening by now.
Is it already time for you to return to your work? Yes. Thank you very much for allowing me to enjoy some time together with you all.
I hate that smile.
He's so toothy.
Tell Kumasawa-san, thanks for the cookies.
See, he said cookies! He didn't say biscuits!
He didn't say biscuit.
Okay, everyone. Help out with the cleanup.
Ugh, annoying ass. I'd be so annoyed. Like, shut up. Shanan-chan declined our help, saying that this was a servant's job. I mean, she low-key a little right. But picking up drop forks before the waitress has to is pretty much my purpose in life. What?
What?
That's the only action he gets. Damn. Help my man.
Oh,
We
my
folded up the
man.
blanket, gathered up the trash, and helped clean everything up.
Ugh. The trash is getting away. Ugh.
I won't let it escape. I'll grab it before Maria does.
He's not gonna let it escape. Whoop whoop. Ugh. I'll grab it. Ugh. Ah. Maria, don't get your shoes wet. You'll get in trouble.
Yeah, don't put those tippies.
Yeah, don't put those
Heels.
steppers on my
On
tippies.
my
Dolce and Gabbana. I don't remember the rest.
To Maria, chasing after some trash sent flying by the powerful winds was just another game. Because she's 9, brother. By the time we finished, the wind was blowing pretty strongly. Probably a good time to head back.
You've helped me out a lot. Thank you very much.
It looks like you're really out of time. That's okay if you head back first.
Georgia Anaki perceived from her hurried appearance that very little of her free time was left.
Genji-san's very strict about time. If you don't show up where you're supposed to be at the right time, I bet he'll be pissed.
Okay, thanks, Captain Obvious. Like I
thank
feel
you.
so annoyed.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
okay.
Like what? Like, yeah, no.
We'll see you later. Do your best with your work. Gamate.
Yes. Then, if you will excuse me.
Shireshimasu. After making a respectful bow, Sharon-chan ran towards the rose garden. She's a runner.
She's a
She's a
runner.
track
She's a track star.
Okay, let's head back to the guest house. We can watch TV or something. And
So
relax
true.
a little.
Ooh. Wanna watch TV? Wanna watch TV? Ooh.
Wait, it's the 80s. Maybe they're watching The Golden Girls as it's
Maybe they're
airing.
watching Ghostbusters. Then it's decided. Let's all head back and watch TV together. What else came out in the 80s?
Cheers.
Okay. Sure.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I grew up with a parent who was born before the 80s.
Both of my parents were born before the 80s.
And they don't know
We're
Cheers?
3 million years old. I just don't remember the 80s, okay?
Maria, who wasn't done having fun, agreed once the television was mentioned. Kids these days.
Kids
Obsessed
these
with
days.
We climbed up the gentle stairs and returned to the rose garden. Look at those stairs.
Wow, look
Sexy
at that
stairs.
house. Look at that house.
How much would that be on Zillow? What's the zestimate?
$3 million.
The wind had grown very strong, and roses shook through the garden like ripples on the water. This might be our last chance to see those beautiful roses. I'll bet tonight's typhoon ruins them. Why do you gotta be a buzzkill like that? Why
Yeah, why
you
is
gotta
he so,
fuck up the vibe like that? These roses might be done in by tonight's winds.
You're right. Still, I think the roses were pretty lucky. After all, they got to welcome all of you before the typhoon.
All flowers lose their petals eventually. But that means we can admire them even more when they're in bloom.
Okay, wait, I have a confession.
Yeah.
Have you seen the animated Mulan?
Yes.
So do you know the phrase, the flower that blooms in adversity is like the rarest and most beautiful of them all?
Yes.
So I wrote that one time in an essay,
Oh, jeez.
and I honestly thought that the reference would have been caught. Like someone be like, "Oh, like yeah, that's from Mulan." No one caught it.
No
and
one
everyone
caught
clapped.
it?
No, but for real, like no
And
one
everyone
caught
clapped.
it. And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's from Mulan." And they're like, "Oh, I've never seen it." So you're my age and you've never seen
They've
Mulan?
never seen Mulan?
I was like, am I supposed to be impressed by that?
That's so odd.
Anyways,
That's
that just
not
reminded me.
normal.
That's right. Maria, burn this image into your eyes. At this moment, they're the best roses of the year.
You haven't seen Mulan? Oh, jeez.
Well, then you wouldn't have understood my essay.
Burn into my eyes. Oh no.
Ugh. Right then, Maria suddenly clapped her hands.
Oh no. Oh. Why is it glitching? Oh no. Oh no.
It looked... What? Well, Mulan didn't come out in the 80s.
When did
What?
Mulan come out?
1998. Don't ask me why I know that.
I know that's right.
Right then, Maria suddenly clapped her hands. It looked like she'd remembered something.
Oh. My rose. The typhoon will send it flying.
Oh, you mean that sad-looking rose Georgianiki marked with a ribbon?
Damn.
What a diva! Maria apparently remembered where the rose was. She ran at full speed. The rest of us followed her.
Whoa. Where was that again? I'm sure it was somewhere around here.
We searched everywhere around that area, but it was only a single flower among all of those roses after all. All these roses after all. Even though we knew it was somewhere close by, we weren't able to find it. The winds making up the typhoon's front lines made roses through the garden undulate? Undulate?
Undulate?
It was almost like it was teasing us by making the location of Maria's rose impossible to find.
Maybe it wasn't here.
Gaslit. Gaslit by a rose.
Yes. Kiss my rose on
Sing it. Sing it.
You know.
We're spreading out a bit in our search. Really? Y'all gotta get, like, rained over for a rose? I understand the significance, because I am an elite class known as a visual novel reader. But still, like, the practicality.
You've seen The Lion King? Thank God.
Well, who hasn't? If you really haven't, then I don't believe you. And I'm not impressed. Let's go for strength in numbers. Are?
Are?
Hmm? What's up, Maria? As we made to split up and search, Maria tugged on my jacket with an unhappy face. You mean her regular face? Her face is like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You could tell that she didn't want us to leave that spot. What is it? What's wrong? Doshita?
My rose is here. It's here. But it's actually not, right? Maybe it was on the other side of the flower bed. If we all look, we'll find it fast, okay?
I'm gonna draw your eyes
she's
like
really
this.
angry. It's here.
She's like, I will not be gaslit. You will not gaslight
No one
me.
will gaslight me today. My rose is here. Look.
Did you see the screenshot?
I did see. It did a little. Whoop.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
look for it.
It's reminding me of Veruca Salt. Maria stomped her feet in irritation.
I too stomped my feet in irritation.
She pointed at that spot and said it was definitely there, but in actuality it wasn't. Even so, Maria got mad when we said we were going to search elsewhere. We were at a loss for what to do. For a while, we had to stay near Maria and pretend to search through the rose thicket. She a thicket.
She a thicket. Not here. Not here. Not here.
Maybe she's saying that it should be here, but isn't. Maria became increasingly irritated. So true, bestie. Oh man. Maria's really losing her temper.
Sometimes Maria starts to really care about really pointless stuff.
That's what people say about me, dog.
Same.
That's what people say about.
Same. If she gets what she wants, that's okay, but
You can't find something that isn't there.
you can't.
Just when we were at a loss for what to do, Maria called out in a loud voice.
Mama!
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 We're like in a pack of sardines. Cannot come in. Cannot come out.
Cannot come out.
Mama!
Mama! We cannot come in. Cannot come out, Mama.
Mama! Ooh.
Again this time tomorrow. Carry on, and nothing really mattered.
We could see Aunt Rissa in the direction Maria was waving her hand. Maybe she wanted to look at the garden one more time before the typhoon came. Or maybe she had some business at the guest house.
She had
Rissa was coming
business.
from the mansion. She quickly noticed her daughter's voice and came over.
My, what happened, everyone? Are you looking for something? Look for it!
Oop!
Mama, you look for my rose too! Your rose?
We found an unhealthy rose around here and marked it. That's a weird way to say dying rose. Well, I guess because she would tweak out.
Rose.
I guess she would like tweak the fuck out if he said dying.
Yeah, that's true.
We tied a candy wrapper around it. But Maria, if I remember correctly, it was growing right in front and really stood out, didn't it? Unless it grew legs and ran off somewhere, it must have been somewhere else. Maybe you remembered it wrong. Ooh, gaslighting king.
Gaslighting. It's here. It is here. Battler doesn't believe. How many times do I have to tell you to stop saying ooh before you'll understand? Mama will look for it, so stay quiet. She's really getting into it here.
This is actually an important scene. I'd never seen Aunt Rosa be anything other than kind and gentle, so her anger surprised me a bit. Aunt Rosa began searching as well, so we went along with her for the time being. But we were already more than sure it wasn't around here. So, it didn't take long for Aunt Rosa to realize that too.
The rose isn't here. Did you mistake this place for somewhere else?
She's so bored.
She really is. There's so many roses around.
Uh-oh.
That's wrong.
Did you hear the sound effect?
I do. It's here. Mama doesn't believe.
Did you just choke?
No. I already believed you and looked hard for it, didn't I? But it isn't here. But it is here.
Uh-oh.
It is here, but it isn't.
You know, like when you're at a restaurant and a kid's like freaking out
Yeah,
and you're just
having a
trying to eat.
meltdown.
And you're like
this
just
kid
eating.
right here is having a meltdown. Then someone must have ripped it out. Anyway, stop saying ugh. Ugh. Who ripped out my rose? Who did?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Give it back. Give it back. How should I know? Stop it. Stop saying ooh. Oh my god, she
Aunt
slapped
Rosa
her.
slapped
Oh
Maria's
my god,
left
she
cheek with her
slapped her.
palm.
Oh my god.
In that instant, Maria was shocked into silence.
The girl was stunned.
Of course. It was only for an instant. When Maria realized that her wish was being rejected, she started yelling even louder, because that makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god! You gotta scream it.
It's gonna peak if I scream. My rose!
Whisper it. My rose!
My rose! My rose! Didn't I tell you to stop that weird habit? That's why all the kids in your class make fun of you. Damn, she's really mean. I don't like Cut it out. Damn, she's really getting into her here.
She says, "Shut the
Kinda
fuck
mean.
up."
She said, "If you don't shut up right now, I'm gonna get you.
I'll give
I'm
you
gonna
something to
get you."
cry about.
Stop crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about.
Once again, her palm slapped Maria's cheek. This time, she didn't go silent. She choked as she started crying, began to bawl in an increasingly loud voice. Aunt Rosa was clearly irritated and lifted her hand once more to try to shut her daughter up.
Oh no.
Aunt Rosa, now. She's just a little kid. There's no reason to get so serious. I tried to cut in with a bitter smile, rubbing my hands together. But Aunt Rosa glared at me with a serious face. I realized I should have stayed out of this.
Yeah, probably best not to get involved. I'm sorry, but could the rest of you go back to your room for a bit? I need to have a little talk with Maria. Look at her in the corner. She's losing her mind. Nobody believes in my rose. Even though it was here. Look for it. Look for it. It was here. It was here. Woo. But it's not here. So you must have confused this place for somewhere else, right? It is here. It's definitely here. Damn, she's really going off. Then it disappeared. Give it up. Why? Why did it disappear? Why? I don't know that. So stop saying ooh. Oof.
Aunt Rosa once again raised her hand, overcome by emotion, and slapped Maria's cheek. It was strong enough to knock Maria over.
No.
Hey, Aunt Rosa. Even if she's your daughter, violence isn't the answer. I stepped between them to protect Maria, who was still on the ground crying.
Ooh.
I knew that as an outsider, problems between parent and child were none of my business. But I wasn't brought up to just silently observe something like this. I was brought up to cheat, just like my dad.
Just like my dad did. Don't you think it's weird, Battler-kun? Are there any girls at your school who mutter ooh?
Well, I am in high school, dog. But for an elementary schooler, I think saying ooh is pretty cute.
Ooh. Cute?
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Saying ooh is cute?
She's gonna slap him too.
Cute? Uh-oh, she's really going off.
My careless words seem to have earned me Aunt Rosa's wrath. She grabbed my collar with a terrifying expression.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god, oh god, oh god. Don't say such nonsense. Do you know how old Maria is? She's 9. She's a 4th grader. Not a kindergartner. But she still makes that sound during class. Don't you get it? Don't you know what they say about this kid when they bully her? Thanks to this weird habit, she still hasn't made a single friend. Don't turn your eyes from reality and carelessly call Maria cute. Think more seriously about this kid's future. Wow, she's really mad. I told you to stop making that sound. Didn't I tell you to stop it?
Aunt Rosa struck Maria's quivering head.
This is
from
not
which
great. This is not great.
increasingly unhappy voice was rising. I tried to stop it, but Aunt Rosa pushed me away. My back hit George Anaki.
A long time ago, Aunt Rosa also thought of it as nothing more than Maria-chan's baby words. But now it hasn't been fixed even midway through elementary school. She's been worrying about it a lot. Shogadai na.
So
How she
did I,
talks
nah.
isn't really that big a deal, right?
She'll never make it as an adult if she's like that.
Says the 23-year-old.
Yeah, what?
So
So even though it isn't fun to watch,
that's a weird way to put it.
this is a problem between parent and a child. Know your place.
Well, even I get chewed out by mom all the time because of how I talk.
When they put it that way, maybe even a scene as painful as this isn't something an outsider like me should butt in on.
Is he still an outsider, technically? I guess.
Antler-kun, when you were a kid, didn't you have any bad habits that you couldn't fix and got you into trouble?
Well, one or two. On Parents' Day once, I kept getting yelled at in front of everyone. It was embarrassing as all hell.
Well, you can understand how the two of them must feel right now. I'm sure they don't want us to be here now.
You understand? Well, she literally told you to leave.
You understand that too, don't you, Jessica-chan?
I don't think anyone likes to be seen when they're being scolded.
Hi, I'm Double C. How you doing?
Let's go!
Oh,
Everybody, let's go!
Well,
We'll return to the guest house. And after Maria-chan comes back, we'll welcome her as if nothing happened.
it's kind of like when you're at a sleepover
Mhm.
and you're
And
you're
your friend gets yelled at by your by their
or
parents.
they're clearly talking about you.
Yeah. Oh, that was always the worst.
Okay.
That's probably for the best, isn't it?
We thought George Anaki's point was probably a reasonable one, and we may have been eager to use that reasonable sounding argument as a justification to retreat from this heart-rending scene. Jessica and I nodded at George Anaki, and we all left. We called towards Maria, telling her that we were going to head to the guest house. Bye! But she didn't seem to hear, and we
Bye.
felt sort of guilty
Bye.
and shameless after saying it.
In that case, look by yourself as much as you want.
It's going good. We're in a sad scene right now. We're very emotional, very pensive.
Very pensive. Mama doesn't care. I'll look for it. I'll look for it by myself. Even if Mama doesn't care. Have it your way.
After blasting her with those last few words, Rosa spun on her heels and quickly returned to the mansion. Maria probably viewed that as a cold gesture meant to injure. But that wasn't Rosa's intention. It was because the hand through which she had so emotionally struck Maria's cheek was still numb. It was because if she stayed there screaming, she might be taken over by her emotions and continue slapping her daughter's cheek over and over.
Oh, jeez. That's not
After-
good.
After Rosa left, Maria was left alone in the rose garden. The wind began to blow stronger and stronger, and every once in a while, a raindrop would fall on her forehead. However, Maria couldn't leave that place. Not until she found the poor wilting rose.
She's not gonna find it, is she?
It had definitely been there. Even so, it wasn't. Even though she knew the place, and even though it had been there, it wasn't. Maria bitterly stared at the place it was supposed to be and thought frantically. Maybe the angle I'm looking for, or maybe the angle I'm looking from is wrong. Maybe the height I'm looking from is wrong. While gazing at the single point, Maria repeatedly stood up, changed her position, and continued to stare.
Oh.
The wind was getting stronger and stronger, but Maria kept on looking for that rose in front of the flower bed.
Oh.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Oh god, it's Kenzo!
Oh god, not Kenzo again.
Hey, you don't have to do it! You don't have to do it!
That's true.
I have to do it! Kenzo noticed the sound of the raindrops beating on the window. It seemed to be pouring down thickly. It had begun to rain later than the weather report had predicted. Kinzo approached the window as if being summoned by the sound of the rain. The sound of rain was a sound of silence. The sound
The sound
of
of
silence.
silence.
That sound feels quieter than any silence. So true, bestie. It's like something you can post on Instagram in like 2014.
Yeah.
And that makes humans remember that in the end they are alone from the moment they're born to the moment they die.
Wow. Wow.
You're late, Beatrice.
You're
Wait, how did I do it?
late.
How did I do it? Hold on. You're late, Beatrice. Were those words directed at the rainy sky? ... There was no one to be seen in the direction of Kinzo's gaze. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Well then, let us begin. Let us begin our banquet of miracles. This island has now been cut off from the world. Now there are none who can interrupt my ceremony.
Oh, jeez.
There are many fitting sacrifices for you. 4 of my children,
Jeez.
3 of their companions, 4 of my grandchildren. Ooh. Me and my guests and my servants. You may devour as many people as you please. The key of fate will select the sacrifices in accordance with the demon's roulette.
Oh, no.
If that roulette chooses me, even I will become your sacrifice.
Oh, no.
However, because of that, because I will bet on such madness, I will most assuredly bring forth a grand miracle. Come, devour to your heart's content.
Oh, jeez.
I will achieve victory over that roulette. Yes, I'll put everything on the line. First, I'll return the inheritance of the Ushrimura family. Accept it! Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's not it. Oh, we about to go sicko mode.
Oh,
Kinzo
no.
tore the window open, ripped a golden ring off his finger, and forcefully threw it away. Oh. At that time, the sound of thunder rang out, giving the illusion that the lightning had accepted the ring.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
And-
jeepers.
When you are resurrected, surely I will be the one who stands witness. I will survive to the end and watch over you as you awaken. So come, Beatrice. Welcome to my banquet! In exchange for all that I have created,
Oh, no.
show me another miracle just this once!
Oh,
Ah!
no. Go ahead.
That did it.
Whoa. Wow, we got through another chapter. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, wait, before we do the next one, do we want to get through this one? Or do we want to, what do we want to do?
Let me check the calendar.
The calendar. Oh, you're drawing me. Oh,
John, you evil.
evil.
Evil. Well, we can pick this up sometime next week or the week after.
We might have to do it in the
We'll
week
get the-
after because I'll be
Oh, that's right. That's
visiting.
right. That's right. That's
Well,
right.
I guess theoretically, like, you could stream it and I could just call in.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
We need to finish this. I can't
We
keep reading.
do.
I want to keep reading this. We've committed to the bit so far.
Reading it.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll
but
do
this
it.
is like actually the. This is like about the halfway point.
Okay.
The end. The end. Well, I guess a little more than half. The ending comes more quickly in
Okay.
this. In this one. So. All right. Let me save
Alright.
first.
Yes.
Let me save.
Don't forget to save.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? There was a water droplet sound.
That's what it sounds like
Okay.
when I get water on my stove.
Sure. So
No,
true,
what?
bestie.
when it drops on your stove and then it, you know what? Yep.
Okay. So true. So true.
Yep.
Thank you all for coming in. That was I had fun.
Thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming
fun.
by.
Let me see who's on. Who's on? Who's on?
Is
Who's
it-
on?
yeah,
Who's
is
on? Who's on
anybody
first? Who's on first?
Who's on first?
Lulu is on. Ivy's on.
That's
Hi.
crazy.
Oh wait, Ryan's on. Oh, Ryan just did her debut. We should
Oh.
do Ryan. We should do her Ryan.
Wait, I need to make sure I have.
She's got her new model. It's very pretty.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Hi, Orly. Meow, meow, meow. Orly, we're ending stream. You came in at a very inconvenient time.
You sure did. You sure did. Oh, really?
Brother.
My brother in Christ.
Thank you guys for coming by. Everybody have a good night. We will see you
Guys,
someday. Never.
someday.
No, I'm kidding.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.